Receive wisdom by coloring your solitude with trust. That's the Spirit Calling card reading I received for the week of July 27th. And so I knew something was going to happen, something that would help me enjoy the journey and learn along the way. Here's what happened.
Good morning, friends. I am at Baer Park on my way to the swimming pool, and I have to admit, today was a rough start. I woke up feeling completely blah in body, mind, and spirit, and I thought, I wish I could just kickstart the day with a movie, but I have this new rule not to bring the computer to bed. So I know how it works. You start with one movie, and then 6 movies later, it's like, I'll start again tomorrow. Sometimes I love my movie days when it's out of rest and relaxation, but when it's, just because I'm feeling blah and can't seem to get started, and it was 13 degrees and breezy, and so the idea of swimming outdoors was like, I don't want to go. Anyways, I did a meditation for half an hour, and then I journaled, and then I tuned in with my Spirit Calling cards and my pendulum. And it was clear that it was in my highest good to get out and go swimming this morning. So I did. I follow my intuition, even when it's tough, although it was a lot easier after meditation and journaling, I have to say. And after hearing my inner guidance saying, yes, this would be good for you, darling. And so I went, and the minute I was out the door and walking, it's about a 40-minute walk to the pool through this. This is on my path on the way there. I felt so good, and it was like, thank God I got out. I have a lot of exciting creative projects on the agenda for today, and a webinar that will help me improve my business skills, and so it's like, go on, get up, go, and I'm glad I did. So sometimes it's just necessary to switch our vibration so that we can attract better things to us, and it's worth that extra little bit of effort to switch gears. Yes, I spent an extra hour in bed, but it was meditating and journaling and actually doing also paraliminal, which is kind of like a hypnotherapy thing, to change a belief I had, and just all that self-care. Sometimes self-care does mean watching movies for me because I'm passionate about them. But it also sometimes means, just take care of yourself, raise your vibration, and get out that door. Because I know that once I'm in nature, oh my goodness, I'll always feel better. And so it might be a little drizzly, and it might be a little breezy, and it might only be 13 degrees, but I've got my warmest fleece that I own on, so that I'm going to be hot by the time I get there, happy to get into the cold water, and then I'll have something warm to wear on my walk home, and what a great day that makes. So I am wishing you a great day, raising your vibration, knowing that whatever peace that you can attain in your own heart, it helps with the peace of the planet. And so blessed be your day. Big hug, virtual hug. Ciao for now.
And here's the message I'd received that morning when I was journaling and doing my Spirit Calling cards. Open to abundance by appreciating what emerges from the shadows. And so I had been in the shadows, my own shadows, and I needed to appreciate what was going to emerge from that. So I was really curious with my day. I have to say, by the time I left, it's like, something's coming from this. I know it is. And here's what happened.
This is part 2 of the video I shot yesterday. You see, something happened right after I shot that video. I learned something yesterday, or I was reminded, or I was a witness in my own life to something I've been reading about, something I've been learning about for years. And it's just too good to pass up, because if it helps you in your day, then that makes my experience even more worthwhile. So here's what happened. Yesterday, I took everything I needed to get out of the house to go swimming, and once I was in line after a beautiful 45 minute walk in nature in Baer Park, I was standing in line and I was still a few minutes early, so I decided to check my emails, even though I usually don't check until noon. And one email I received was news that I didn't get a grant or my project proposal for an online art festival was not accepted. They were inundated with requests and mine just didn't make it. Now, it was the second one of these proposals that I got a refusal for this week. The first one that I'd been waiting 3 months for an answer. And so it takes several days to write one of these project submissions for either grant or festivals, that kind of thing. And so in the past, I may have looked at that email, or even that morning, yesterday morning, had I not followed my intuition and gotten out of the door to raise my vibration and be in nature. I may have looked at that email and just gone, oh, why bother? It would have really hit me hard. I would have judged that email as bad news. But why? I mean, who says if something is good or bad? What I've been learning is that the event never changes, but it's your judgment of that event that causes the feelings in you, that causes a reaction, that then causes maybe other events, like it's a cycle. And so yesterday when I looked at that email in lineup, looking forward to going into that swimming pool, seeing the steam rise off of the water, meaning that water was much warmer than the 13 degrees the air was. It was like, yes, I can't wait to get in, and I know how I feel when I'm swimming. It was just, I looked at that email and said, oh, it wasn't meant to be. I guess the universe has something better in store for me during that time. And instead, I just focused on all the amazing abundance I have in my life right now in terms of opportunities, in terms of travel, all this without the exchange of money. Just, I am living a truly abundant life in many, many respects, and to focus on that love and beauty in my life. And I tell you, that email didn't make a blip. I completely forgot about it until I got home, and it was like, oh yeah, look at that. It was still in my inbox. And so it was just, the judgment of the email was not that it was good or bad, it just was. And then so my feelings weren't affected by it, and I had no severe reaction. I didn't let it get me into a dump. I didn't go out and eat chips. I didn't, I just continued to have a good day. And so look at that in your life in terms of really allowing yourself to feel good and to do what you need to raise your vibration, because it's going to affect everything in your day, including how you perceive events that, it's not up to us to say if it's good or bad. It's just up to us to check how we're feeling about it, which is a reflection of our judgment. If you can change a judgment, you can change your feeling, your reaction, and future events. So today, same thing. It is drizzly, it's raining, it's a little cool, and I'm here at Kitty Vitty Lake. I was able to borrow a car to do my grocery shopping, and it was like, oh, well, if I've got the car and I'm going to be at Kitty Vitty because they have more organics there than at other dominions, I find, then, I'm going to take the hour and walk around the lake in the drizzle, and that way there won't be people walking by while I record this video, so I won't be as shy and stuff like that. So, the rain is the rain, but how you judge it affects your feelings, your reactions, and other events in your day. So whatever you're experiencing, may you experience love, joy, peace, happiness, and freedom. Namaste.
This is an intense time of transformation on the planet. Please use all of your inner and outer resources to welcome love, peace, joy, health, abundance, happiness, and freedom in your heart, so it may spread to those around you and around the whole world. And remember also to be gentle on yourself and others, As we let go of our small selves to emerge more fully into the individualized expressions of the divine we have always been. Know that everyone is always doing the very best they can in that moment. This is our role to play in the ascension of the planet. Peace be with you. Thank you. Namaste.